I'd like to welcome you here to Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. My name is James Dean. I'm an engineer and scientist here at the Johnson Space Center.
はい、寒いです。じゃあ、サチさん、昨日は寒かったですか？昨日は寒かったですか？トロントは暖かいです。
Over the past several years, technology has played an increasing role in the delivery of education. Through technologies such as interactive television, the internet, computers, and other types of technology, students have more opportunities than ever before.
We've got 10 area high schools and Pine Technical College as our partners. We've been doing interactive television for about a dozen years. We view interactive television as an integral part of the curriculum of many of our local schools.
The Learning Network of Minnesota provides an opportunity for students and teachers to access resources and information in their classroom from anywhere in the world. They can teach to the teachable moment, anytime, any place, anywhere, in any language. It is truly a technology that can change the face of teaching.
I think the most important advantage for IATV is that you can reach so many students with one teacher at one specific location only. For instance, I can be at Cooper, but I can also teach 2 other classes at Park Center and Brooklyn Center.
Through the use of interactive television in Minnesota, students have access to learning opportunities that they might not otherwise have access to. The interactive television can provide students with access to a language course or an advanced course that their own district may not have the resources to provide.
One great thing about this interactive class system, we can take classes that we couldn't take normally here. Like Japanese, there's just not enough demand here in our school.
Like here, there isn't American Sign Language, and so we have to tap into another school for that. And without the ITV stuff, I guess there's a bunch of kids here who wouldn't be able to have access to that information.
The interactive television can also provide students with access to post-secondary courses. Taking the classes through interactive television allows a student to participate and saves a great deal of driving time and other factors due to distance and weather.
Interactive television allows us to share resources between different school districts. The resources can be an expert teacher in a certain specific subject, or it can be the number of students that we have. We have students right now taking a Japanese course in Glencoe and also a New London Spicer, with the instructor being in Brooklyn Center. And this is our 2nd year of doing it. We've had excellent results with those teachers and those students.
Okay. はい、いいです。上手。みんなよくできました。とてもよくできました。じゃあね、let's take a couple minutes and ask each other questions. One of the advantages is, having this overhead. I always like this because, in order to show the picture, for example, the small picture, I can zoom it in and then the students can see the detail. Whereas if I'm in the regular classroom, I'll be holding it up or passing around, and then it takes time for students to see it. So I really like this overhead camera. I cannot live without it.
I took Japanese in high school over two-way television, and I was able to take that knowledge with me onto college. Without two-way television, I never would have been given the opportunity to study Japanese, and I never in a million years would have thought of studying it in college and incorporating it into my career, which is what I'm working on now. I'm furthering my study with Japanese, and I'm very thankful that I was able to be exposed to it through two-way television.
The other thing that ITV has really done, we've always done this on a local basis for the last 15 years, is sharing those resources, but now we're sharing them between districts that are not geographically connected. We're getting a German class from Little Falls, and we're getting another one from Pine City. We're getting American Sign Language from Wyndham, and it's really helping out our curriculum. We're getting college French, we're getting sociology, American literature. We're getting some very good top-notch classes coming into our school buildings.
The Learning Network of Minnesota provides opportunities to all Minnesotans, especially K-12 school students. For some parts of our state, it is a means of survival. It allows students to meet requirements to graduate. It allows them to meet college standards for college entrance. It also provides choices to students in all areas of Minnesota, choices that they would never have if courses could not be delivered over an ITV delivery system. The technology truly has the ability to change the face on how education is delivered.
Akakia Unyevoruki Gleb Tolstia Ilitonkia.
Interactive television can also be used for a number of other things besides straight instruction. Last year, Governor Ventura used interactive television to hold a series of forums with students throughout the state.
We at the state level have to have some mechanism, some way of being able to judge and keep score as to how our children are learning.
And there should be more hands-on activities, and relating to what everything is being taught in class should be related to everyday life.
Interactive television also provides the opportunity for video field trips. For video field trips, students are able to visit places such as museums, zoos, symphonies, and other organizations that they may not otherwise have access to based on distance or local school resources.
We also are just getting started in the electronic field trip experiences and see those as great opportunities for our students. Great opportunities to grab that content expert and have that person be able to deliver a class live right to one of our high school classrooms without the students having to get in a bus and go someplace, or putting that content expert in a car and having them drive to one of our schools.
From St. Cloud State University, we get PSEO classes, and last year we had over 100 credits taken by our students, and we've been doing that for 8 years, and it's been really good for our students who get college credit while being at their high school. And with ITV, we can allow them to stay in their high school and get those college credits without leaving the campus.
We also have connections now with St. Cloud State University and take classes there more for our instructors and for people in the community. Those classes run in the evening, starting after our 3 o'clock high school session gets done. We also do some Saturday programming for staff members that are involved with classes that they normally would have to drive to a major campus in the Twin City area or Duluth, St. Cloud. Now those people can take those classes right in their hometown.
We use our ITV system on a nightly basis almost for post-secondary education offerings and community education classes. So it's more than just a K-12 day. We do a lot of programming. We're teaching a class right now to 3M from Ridgewater College. Through our codec, we're using it for 3M to teach in 8 different plants around the world, and that's pretty remarkable.
Interactive television, the internet, video, computers, and other types of technology are also valuable tools that teachers and students can use in the implementation of the Minnesota graduation standards and in aiding students to meet those standards.
The two-way television course I took in high school exposed me to technology in a way different than my peers. I was able to learn to use technology and learn through technology. It was a great way to learn and a great experience.
At the beginning, when they told me that I have to teach through the interactive TV, I wasn't sure what it's all about. I thought I would give it a try, but after teaching several years, I really think interactive TV language teaching is the way to go.
Interactive television is a useful classroom tool to deliver information. We have found, and there are hundreds of studies to support, the fact that it is as effective as the traditional classroom.
And I don't think it's a matter of choice between interactive television and internet service. It's something that the Ogilvies and the Moras and the Pine Cities and the Brahams of the state of Minnesota, I think deserve those same opportunities as a kid that lives in a district that's much larger. And I think if we don't have some statewide funding, some of those opportunities for some of our students are going to go away.
If funding would not happen through the tag for our ITV classes, we'd probably lose about 40% of our curriculum that we have right now. Our districts are already facing some shortages doing lower population of students and declining dollars. We need this curriculum to keep competitive with surrounding districts in our area and also toward the metro.
I believe interactive television is the tool that can change the face of how we deliver education in Minnesota.